Hey guys, Kingdom of Tingles here. Today I wanted to go through the 10 most important questions according to, let me see here, personalexcellence.com. I have my dice, so let's spontaneously roll for truth according to me. So let's roll the first one. Three. Okay. So, what are the achievements you are most proud of? Well, to be honest, let me get up here a little more. I'm glad that I was able to find a place that I could call home, I guess. It's an achievement because it's not really a physical place in my experience, but becoming home was more of something that I embodied, and it took a long time for me to kind of be fine with whatever I was dealing with in my immediate experience. So maybe it's a strange achievement, but I would say that's the best thought that comes to my mind. Let's try this again. I'll roll again. Number 1. Okay. Let's see what number 1 is. Okay. Who are you? Well, big questions, huh? I am a human. But then I guess we could think, what is a human? Well, you know what, guys? The best I can say is that I am awareness, and at best, it's awareness that is self-liberated, I suppose. It's awareness without barrier, I suppose. And the other side to that, I guess, would be I'm kind of muddiness or confusion. So at times I feel like I'm clarity, and other times I'm confused. I'm sure you're not supposed to be answering these questions like this exactly, but let's try some more. 6. How would you describe yourself? That's a good one. Well, I suppose I'm artsy. I know that's a generic term, but it's what my formal education is in. Let's see. I prefer more one-on-one time with people than in groups. I'm okay with groups, but yeah, I'm a more sort of I'm more personable to someone. I like to give someone my whole, undivided attention. I like music that is very wrought with emotion, and I enjoy nature. It's a little bit the first thing that comes to my mind. Now I'll roll 2 of these, or I'll roll them twice to get a higher number. Okay, 4. 2. So 42. If you were to die tomorrow, what would be your biggest regret? Well, I guess my biggest regret would be if I didn't give myself enough time and enough space to be. I don't think there's anything more important in my experience. So I would maybe regret not sort of dropping my agenda more and simply just enjoying a conversation, enjoying a sensation, in looking up and enjoying the sky. Yeah, it's a good one. Oh, but there's a second part to the question. What can you do now to make sure that this doesn't happen? Me not doing these things. Well, become more aware. Appreciate more. Right? I don't think that has ever hurt anyone. Yeah, it's a good one. Let's see another one. Okay, 3, 1, 31. What would you do if you... Let's see. What would you do if you cannot fail? If there are no limitations in money, resources, time, or networks? What would you do if you cannot fail? No limitations in money, resources, time, or networks? Would I be in the woods right now talking to you guys? I probably would be, actually. I just wouldn't have as much on my mind about, where I need to be in a couple hours, and my agenda would be a bit more loose, In all honesty, I'd probably look more towards how I could help others. In any way, more than I am at the moment, because obviously I need to, as they say, put bread on the table and secure things so that I'm not on the street, So sometimes these are known as the worldly concerns. So unfortunately, I have them. Yeah. Okay, another one. 1, 6, 16. If you have only one day to live, what would you do? By the way, do you hear the wind? It's really nice. Going through the aspen trees. Listen to that. Well, if you have only one day to live, what would you do? I would spend the day contacting everyone who has had an impact in my life and tell them thank you. Yeah. I think that this is definitely one that, of course, many people would answer in a very different way, but that's the first thing that comes to my mind. Okay, another one. 4. There's a little ant on me. Okay, 4. How can you do this better the next time? Oh, you mean this video? I would probably get myself into a more comfortable position where my neck wasn't bothering me so much. I'd probably do this earlier so I could get even more into the woods. I'd do it a bit earlier so that there'd be even more sunshine. Uh-oh, there are the dogs. Okay. And let's see another one. Okay, 6. Ooh, 6. Okay. Are they helping you achieve your goals? Oh, so it's referring to the question that came before it, which is, what limiting beliefs are you holding on to? Ooh, these are pretty deep questions here. What limiting beliefs are you holding on to? Well, maybe that I always have to ask permission, particularly from the ones who are close to me, if what I'm doing is maybe like legitimate or okay. I tend to do that, And so then 66, are they helping you achieve your goals? It depends. Sometimes I get really good feedback. Other times I realize I know the answers already. So it's more of like this poverty mentality that I have. Yeah. All right, let's see. 6 again, and 3. 63. Are you settling for less than what you are worth? Why? Well, I don't know. How much am I worth? I feel like I'm doing the best I can. So, in that sense, I don't feel like I'm really settling. Yeah. Let's see. 4. Oh yeah, we've had 4, so 4, 3. For every experience you get, what are the biggest things you have learned? For every experience you get. Well, what are the biggest things I have learned? Well, at the moment, I'm really working on prioritizing. I'm sort of in the middle of learning that one. That one's a work in progress. But some of the biggest things I've learned to let go, to not hold on so tightly to, and if one would say to what? To anything. Yeah, to have the confidence to let go. Let go, which doesn't mean disappear. Let go means to just actually come back to now in a very confident and courageous, direct way. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. So, another one. 2, 4. 24. Okay, so obviously we're going beyond 10 questions, but that's fine. What are you busy with today? Will this matter 1 year from now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now? Well, I'm doing this video at the moment, and I hope it matters in the future. In a year from now, and 3 years, and 5 years. Wouldn't that be really nice for it to build upon, you know? So I hope what I'm doing matters and sort of further puts, good energy in a forward direction, and which is in the direction that I'd like things to go. Yeah. Let's see another one. Okay, 1. So, maybe we could leave it at this one. Could be the last one for this session. We can do more of these. What is your ideal self? And then it's also connected to, what does it mean to be your highest self? Well, my ideal self, well, that's a big question, because what is self? My ideal self, I guess, would be one who listens without always wanting to just do something called wait until I could speak. Ideally speaking, one who can really listen one-pointedly to somebody else. And at the same time, touch more into my creativity without fear. Because sometimes I feel I'm doing the wrong things sometimes. And I know it's just a feeling, but it pops up sometimes. And what does it mean to be your highest self? Well, I guess my highest self would be the self that has arrived at the doorstep of its own life every moment. Yeah. So, I think we should wrap up this session. Thank you so much for hanging out in the woods with me. The sun's going down behind me. And until next time, thank you